Welcome to the Super Bowl. What? Yet again, Season 7, Nitro Football. Join our Ghost Society. I was gonna say, finally making the Super Bowl after last season. Of course, you didn't see what happened last season. There's actually a playlist. You can see every season now with a playlist. Did you know? So yeah. You can watch back season 1 to season 6. And yeah, last season, you didn't make it to the Super Bowl. Didn't even want to play the Pro Bowl. That's how mad you was.
Yes, I was pissed.
Alright, so I'm gonna click it on
3,
2, 1.
1.
Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah,
There
whatever.
we go.
Yeah.
It's searching.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
I think I just saw your name pop up.
I saw your name. Oh.
Alright. Who are we dealing with? Okay, oh, you had DeAndre Hopkins. Okay.
Sure do.
Better place.
Alright. Oh. This is the first game of the season as well. We're playing a full game. Full game, head to head. Of course, if I lose, it'll be now we're both with one streak. And when season 8 come in round, it'll be hell. One of us would lose that season and start a new team after that. So it's nerve-wracking. Yeah, somehow you get the intro before I do because I stole with the PS4. Oh, I like this intro. That's just pretty cool.
It's the National Football League. Super Bowl 57.
What? No way. The connection to your prior has been lost. Oh. Well, this is awkward.
It brought me back to the fucking franchise main menu.
Okay. It just let me back into. Alright. Play Super Bowl once again. Just a little bit. I had uniforms ready too, and now I have to do it all over again. Fuck out. Damn. My wife's still recorded, so bear with us. If not, So I will have to cut this and start a new one. I can't believe. Oh, here's in the intro.
Tonight on EA Sports.
Anyway, you could hold X
Super
or
Bowl
skip this
57.
or. Yeah, nothing's happened for me either. Alright, that's fine. I'll watch the intro again. I'm not mad. Oh, wait, we go. Yes, you do.
The stage is finally set, and here we go. Super Bowl 57 is underway. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Who was it? Who was the wise guy?
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
That's true.
Carr right away going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. And right away he lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays
Judah.
to start a game is so they can
There you go,
practice them
Judah.
ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there.
Wait,
A
come
nice
on.
in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From the 13 now, they work
Look at
on
that,
first and 10.
Here comes the worst
Play
time.
action. Here's Willis. Toward the back corner
No,
of the end zone,
trying
but he
to
could
make
not
me
get
lose
the
this game.
feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Sure.
They go play action with Willis. Steps away. Finding Henry here on the crossing route. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. Barkley will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk,
Very
and they
strange,
run it
yes.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Boswell good with
All
the
right.
extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Starting off strong. Just remember, if you lose this, this is dumb for your team. Just
Boswell
remember
now
that.
kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce
Well, man,
out
you're
of the
gonna
back of
lose
the end
all your
zone,
players
so we
here
will start
if you
here
lose
at the
this.
25.
It's literally you
The
starting fresh.
49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Yeah, you
They
bet. That's
trail
smart.
early on in this Super Bowl as
Oh,
they
now
come
yeah,
up
we have to
first
get
and
Joey
10.
Bosa again and Brissett again and
Carr gonna
whoever
throw.
Lockett and
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
jeez.
Nice work to
I'll
get
say,
7 out of
I
that.
thought you said you
and
play
it's second
smart,
down.
not freaking do that
You
shit.
look at the Super Bowl, the
Run
second
it.
appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know.
Definitely
But
did.
what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again.
No, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on.
That's
Instead,
fine.
the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
He's got his tight end. It's Chris Manhertz. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
By the way, we're in the Arizona field.
Now Carr again. Out to his left. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That's your tight end Cook,
after the
right?
standard 2-week layoff, you always
Jared
wonder
Cook.
how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there.
But that was
almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
All right.
On first down, Carr. It's complete to Lockett. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
Okay, after those first 2 drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be called for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think that this team would come in ready to go. Sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it shows up in these types of plays.
Yeah,
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 3rd and 2, Willis. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will have a Jaguars first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Again, Willis to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Let's see, it would have been 3 and 1.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
First quarter.
1 quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57. 7-0 is our score. We'll return after this message.
Sure did.
You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Oh my.
And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
whoever he is, I don't
even
even think I have a good tight end. I don't know what that
discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
It's first range.
Pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Niners will take over here at their own 12-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now after the INT, it's Carr on the move to his left.
So it did something.
Downfield is Cook. He's got him. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all
face
the way
for
across the 50.
Okay.
A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover, put their defense in a bad spot.
It was an
but
interesting
not in this
play.
case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Carr on the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Jags are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams a jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
If I didn't see a Nitro moment, that would be one right there.
And a first down. Barkley inside handoff. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kenny Yeboah punching it in from a yard away. And the Jaguars continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point now by Boswell.
All right.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Whoever's your number 19,
And that
he
one will
just really
bounce
wants to
out
catch
of
your
the back
ball.
of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
I was going to
Good,
say.
and we saw the result. And this is incomplete.
I
Very
was going to
lucky
say.
to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. From the gun, here's Willis. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
14-0.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a...
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jaguars are feeling
need a
good
good,
as they extend their
more
lead
good
in this
receivers,
Super
bud.
Bowl. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-0.
Yeah, that one down flag screw right there.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah, that's true.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Carr. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Carr now to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one
That-
winds
no,
up
it's-
incomplete.
that
but
was
the
a
contact
big
is
flag,
going to
yeah.
move the
That
ball
was
well
nice in that comment.
downfield. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put
Great.
a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Carr now on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Carr. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5
I can figure out
out
the
of that, but now
slide
they're
at
looking
one
at
button
3rd
instead.
down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Buying time to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends
I was
earlier
gonna say
in this
they ain't
game
injured the guy
and
yet.
earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
Tucker's kick is good, and the deficit drops
Actually,
now
should
from
win
21
at least
down
try
to
to go for a
18.
touchdown.
Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted
That's
from
true.
that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom
Right.
Dempsey's 43-year NFL record
At least he
at
gets
one
something
point
than
of
nothing.
63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of
Respect.
Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing,
Yeah, you got the
and they
best
keep
kicker,
putting
man.
it through the posts.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Hey, yeah, I think I only have 4 seconds. That's why.
Last play of the half. Here's Willis. Forced, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So it's halftime here on Sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
So got 2 more quarters.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock in the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll get this one down
Does
near
the
the
man
20-yard line,
Hunter
just shy of
Henry.
the 20. It's a gain of 35.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Really?
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Willis on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Henry's got it out on the left side. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
I know it.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Saquon Barkley with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jaguars are starting to open things up here.
Maybe it's for best me to start a new team. We'll
Boswell
have to.
with the extra point.
The game's
And they
over.
open the
Probably
lead
will
up
have
now
to.
25.
This is a.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I already have a good team in mind for you once you lose.
And that
A
one
team
will
that
bounce
you
out
always
of
hated,
the end zone,
and
so
they
we will
always
start
come
here at the
second
25.
on your side. Did I give too much hints today?
The 49er
Let's say
set to get this drive
for
underway.
7 now,
But
for
see,
7
they
seasons,
certainly know the
this
hole
kid's
that they
been
face as they
hunting
begin
me.
the second
Now
half.
you can
They
be
have to do what precious few teams
teaming
have done
with
in
him. You be
NFL
the new
history.
coach with him.
Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gap.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Jaguars will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but
I know
that's
you said
something right
earlier
there.
this
Still in the
season that he
3rd
was gonna
quarter.
get rid of Carr.
It would take something around
Maybe
miracle
you should've.
territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Play fake. Here's Willis. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. 3rd down, it's Willis. Being chased out left. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Did you measure call
timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half.
You did call time.
On 1st down, Willis. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
Kind of German
suplex. In different spots
guy.
on the field and come at you from different angles. Different guys have to
well,
cover him.
the computer
the same issue.
separates
How
my
do you
computer.
do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
Again, it's Willis to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
Jeez.
To throw his car. Steps away. Right back to Cook for another completion. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Casino.
Throwing now his car. Steps away to his left.
Yes, I'm getting ready soon.
Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Gosh, the worst time.
Now Carr out to his left.
Oh, wow.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Very true.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
3rd quarter action in Super Bowl 57. Here's a 2nd and 10. Here's Carr. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be.
By the way,
a little more
Tennessee,
active in the passing
the
game.
couple of days that I
Let's
was
see if
there
that's
was
the
pretty
start
fun.
of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Yeah. I went to downtown Nashville on Music Grill. It's pretty fun.
It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down forthcoming.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They run forward with Hunt, and he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Thanks. So.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
You're that close getting your first touchdown in almost 4th quarter.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be
little
3rd
JBL
about the
action.
length of the football. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Kareem Hunt taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll get a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Willis' throw into the hands of Henry here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here at Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, okay.
Now Willis on the bootleg. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Up the middle with Barkley. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that.
I probably
should
should, honestly, because the way the score is, you have to get at least another 2-3 touchdown. 2 for real, at least. Because if you get touchdown, you get 17.
You're taking charge.
If you, yeah, you will have to get at least 2 if you're
I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 57 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Very close for that touchdown.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
That's, hey man, you injured this one rookie, I got backup rookie.
And he's got it. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught at the 5.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead, they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
I still want to know what's
will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
He's 19. He's one of your wide receivers. I just don't know who. That's all.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
He's not in the
And it's
lineup.
becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to
Right now,
be
he's
their
not
night.
even
That
on the
Lombardi
lineup
trophy
here,
so
so-
close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in by Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Jags are going to get the football here at their own 23. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And Thomas has it, and he'll be out right at the 35. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
It's sometimes good and
Another
sometimes
example of this
it's
offense
off one
really
side.
having their way, Charles, and another big
But
chunk
mostly, yes,
play
it
there
should
on
be
the ground.
connecting.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up.
Because I know some season
a lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers.
we
as
should
do
have
the
at least
runners.
17.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 77 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to break at the ball and knock it free.
Car, and somehow they're not
Starting with a
injured.
1st down, 11 yards
But I
on
got 2
that
people
pickup.
injured.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad. I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night. Again, it's Carr. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And now here is another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 33. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, You might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
No words.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Barkley.
After this.
And I don't think he got there. No.
He can go there.
Short
I don't
by
think it's
maybe a
better
foot,
than just
maybe.
a touch.
Call it 4th and
Like
inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land.
Yeah, I'm on the 39. It's going to be a 56
maybe too far for your field goal kicker.
I'm going to do it. I'm doing it for the low.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't right, if he doesn't hit
my
the
kicker
part
is
of the ball
not a
just
good kicker,
right,
man.
it's unlikely to
And he doesn't even want to reset the
and that
team
one
either,
winds
so
up no good.
That's alright. Yeah.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 51 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal
Somehow
about his desire to
register
take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
Man, there you go.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
You're on the 4, by the way. You get ready to play, or you want me to call timeout?
One final try now for Carr. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
No, 18, 9.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Did the same
That's
thing.
caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. And the Jaguars
I wanted to bear by news, but that was straight 2, and you are out of the.
And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of
didn't
ways.
change
They get to
at
put
all.
next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
Highlights. I don't care about them highlights. That sucks. That's weird.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Shut up. All right. You making more loud noise than anything. That's it.